Welcome, egg enthusiasts, to a cracking countdown of the top 10 egg-laying wild animals that will surely leave you shell-shocked. Oviparous animals are those that reproduce by laying eggs. Even among egg layers, there are some differences and varieties. Some animals mate before laying eggs, while in other species such as fish, males and females release gametes at the same time, and the eggs are fertilized in a medium such as water. Some eggs are hard, while others are soft and squishy. Eggs may be kept in a nest on the ground, a nest in a tree, or even inside the body of one of the parents. From the curious to the downright extraordinary, these creatures have mastered the art of egg laying in the most surprising ways. So, grab your omelette pan and get ready for an extravaganza like no other. We begin our adventure in the deep blue sea, where corals reign supreme in the world of egg laying. Now, you may be wondering, corals? Eggs? Oh yes, dear viewer. These inconspicuous beings may not seem like typical egg layers, but they actually produce the most eggs out of any animal on our list. You may not think of coral reefs as producing eggs. But during a spawn, a single coral can produce and release millions of eggs during a 2-day period each year. This is considered a risky, reproductive strategy, however, as many filter feeders come to feast on the eggs and larvae. Approximately 2 of the millions of potential offspring each coral releases will survive to adulthood. Talk about reproductive success. Spiders. These 8-legged arachnid wonders spin intricate webs and can send shivers down our spines. But did you know that some spider species take their eggs on a journey? These adventurous moms carry their precious bundles along, ensuring their safety until it's time to hatch. Most spiders place their eggs in a sack made of spider silk. These may be hidden underground or supported by the web. But a few spider species take their eggs with them. Nursery web spiders use their mouthparts to carry the egg sac. Wolf spiders attach the egg sac to their spinnerets, at the back of the abdomen. When the eggs hatch, the baby spiders climb onto the mother's back and spend their first days there. If you try to squish the mother wolf spider, the baby spiders will scatter. It's like a spider family road trip. Prepare to be astounded by the minuscule yet mighty cabbage aphids. These tiny insects have an astonishing reproductive strategy. They're born pregnant. Yes, you heard that right. As soon as they hatch, these aphids are already expecting, kickstarting the cycle of life in the blink of an eye. Most species require a male and a female to produce offspring. The cabbage aphid female, however, is able to produce genetic copies of itself, up to 10 offspring per day. In fact, the first embryo of the next generation can be seen inside newly hatched females with the aid of a microscope. Like the reptiles discussed above, the eggs hatch inside the mother's body. Late in the season, males are also born, as mating allows for genetic diversity. The females then lay eggs that will overwinter and hatch the next spring. Wow, talk about efficiency. Now, let's dive into a rather decadent egg-laying experience. Enter the sturgeons, the sophisticated connoisseurs of the aquatic world. Their eggs are highly prized as the luxurious delicacy known as caviar. Have you ever tasted caviar? This food, considered a delicacy, is actually fish eggs. The sturgeon was nearly hunted to extinction because its eggs were highly sought after. Today, sturgeon are protected by the Endangered Species Act, and hunting them is completely against the law. However, the demand for caviar hasn't diminished, and new methods allow eggs to be collected without harming the fish. Through hormone therapy and milking of eggs or simply performing surgery to remove the eggs without killing the fish, caviar is being made. These fish sure know how to lay eggs with style. Hold on to your seahorse saddles as we uncover one of the most astonishing examples of paternal devotion in the animal kingdom. Meet the seahorses, where it's the males who take on the responsibility of carrying and nurturing the eggs until they're ready to hatch. The seahorses mating and birthing are one of the wonders of nature. After the courtship is over, in a reversal of role, the female seahorses deposit their eggs in the male's brood pouch. Next, the male seahorse fertilizes the eggs inside the pouch and carries the fetuses to maturity. Once the 30-day gestation period is over, the matured fetuses are expelled through the opening in the pouch through contractions. This has been a fascinating and amazing phenomenon that has left many people scratching their heads and widening their eyes in wonder. Talk about breaking stereotypes. Next, we hop into the world of amphibians, where things take a delightful twist. Frogs, toads, and their amphibious kin lay their eggs in water but without the protection of a hard shell. Instead, they rely on gelatinous coatings or foam nests to safeguard their precious offspring. Some tropical frogs lay their eggs in tiny pools of water captured in tree branches or between plant leaves. The poison dart frog carries its newly hatched tadpoles, piggyback style, from the trees to water sources on the ground. It's like a slippery game of hide and seek. Slithering into our countdown, we encounter the mesmerizing world of snakes. These legless wonders have a remarkable reproductive trick up their scales. Some species can incubate their eggs internally, leading to live birth rather than traditional egg laying. Some snakes, such as the garter snake, are ovoviviparous. Young form inside an egg and are fed by the egg yolk, but the egg is retained inside the mother's body rather than being laid in a nest. The baby snakes hatch inside the mother's body and remain there for a time as they continue to grow. Unlike mammals, they do not receive food or oxygen from their mothers at this time. When they mature, they are born alive. This gives them an advantage, as they are larger and more able to fend for themselves than they were at the time of hatching. It's nature's very own magic show. Get ready to snap your jaws in astonishment as we enter the realm of crocodiles. These ancient reptiles have a jaw-dropping secret when it comes to determining the sex of their offspring. It turns out that the temperature during incubation plays a crucial role. Warmer temperatures result in males, while cooler temperatures produce females. Like all reptiles, these aquatic creatures lay their eggs on the ground. They make nests on the riverbank, and the mother stays nearby to protect the nest and newly hatched offspring. Now friends, you may ask, how does the location of the nest determines the sex or gender of the babies? When the nest temperature is above 34 degrees centigrade, 93.2 Fahrenheit, androgenic hormones form inside the egg. This results in male offspring. Lower temperatures do not produce these hormones, and the embryos remain female. So, a nest on a sunny riverbank will likely produce male crocodiles, while a shady nest produces females. Who knew that Mother Nature had a thermostat for gender selection? Last but certainly not least, we set sail to witness one of the most awe-inspiring acts of instinctive navigation. Do you know that sea turtles, after decades of exploration and adventure in the vast ocean, remarkably return to the very beach where they were hatched to lay their eggs? Yes friends, it's true. Sea turtles always return to the beach where they were born in order to lay their eggs. For example, on a specific Costa Rican beach each October, tens of thousands of sea turtles crowd the beach in an event known as the Arribada or arrival. They dig holes in the sand and lay their leathery eggs. Their young then hatch at the same time, and thousands of babies run the gauntlet of predators to get back to the ocean. It's like a timeless ritual that connects generations and pays homage to their birthplace. Prepare for a truly mammalian marvel as we encounter the eccentric monotremes. These unique creatures, including the platypus and echidna, have defied mammalian norms by laying eggs instead of giving live birth. Probably this is the most surprising animal that lays eggs but is not a bird or a fish. They are warm-blooded, have hair, feed their young with milk, and give birth to live young. But there are 5 mammals that take exception to the last rule, the platypus and 4 echidna species. These species, classified as monotremes, are prototherian mammals that lay eggs. The mother carries the eggs inside her body for a time, providing the nutrients. She lays the eggs in a nest or den, and they hatch about 10 days later. The babies, called puggles, are underdeveloped when they hatch, much like newborn marsupials. Unlike other egg layers, monotremes feed their young with milk just like all other mammals. Uniquely, though, the monotremes excrete milk through glands in their skin rather than through a nipple or teat. They're living proof that Mother Nature never ceases to amaze, and she's not afraid to shake things up. And there you have it, my fellow egg enthusiasts. we've reached the end of our exquisite expedition through the wild kingdom of egg-laying animals. Egg-laying is a reproductive strategy that is used by many species of animals for a variety of reasons, including protection, nutrition, improved survival rates, limitation of parental investment, and reproductive flexibility. Whether you are observing birds, reptiles, or any other species of egg-laying animals, it is clear that eggs play a critical role in the survival and success of many species. From corals to hummingbirds, these exceptional creatures have shown us that the world of eggs is far from scrambled. So, whether you are amazed by the incredible number of eggs laid by corals or marveling at the delicate eggs of hummingbirds, let these fascinating facts incubate in your mind. Remember, the animal kingdom never fails to surprise us with its extraordinary diversity and unique ways of reproduction. So, the next time you stumble upon an egg, take a moment to appreciate the wonders of life and the countless stories these eggs hold. Until our paths cross again, may your days be filled with exquisite discoveries and egg ventures that leave you ecstatically amazed. Stay exceptional, my friends. And that concludes our showcase of the today's topic. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, and relatives so that they too can enjoy videos on wild animals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.